This lecture is going to focus on a competitive intelligence tool called Ahrefs. We've talked about Ahrefs on this Udemy channel before, but it bears mentioning again because it is so helpful. My favorite use of it is for finding the links that your competitors have going to their website. So let's go ahead, let's go to ahrefs.com. Okay, the first step is to punch in the domain of a competitor or other company of interest that you want to drill down on and see what they're doing with search engine marketing. Let's do neilpatel.com as an example. This is a very famous marketer who has a ton of links to his site and other important stuff worth looking at. So we're going to search. Okay, right away we see neilpatel.com has a domain rating, that's an Ahrefs proprietary score, of 88. That's fantastic. The best you can do is 100. The English section of Wikipedia has, I think, a 96. So you're really doing well when you start seeing 88. To the right, you see Neil Patel gets an Ahrefs estimate of $1.9 million in free traffic from Google, comprised of 820,000 or so different viewers. And this is all per month. My favorite section is right here, referring domains. And this refers to the links back to neilpatel.com that he has earned over the years. So the difference between backlinks and referring domains is you might have 12 different links from one different site. This organizes it by site. So if we click on this, I like to go over here and do link type do follow. A do follow link is one that carries sort of an endorsement in Google's eyes. A no follow link, on the other hand, tells search engines, hey, we're not really vouching for this. So go ahead and do follow most of the time. And then the default sorting is by how many different do follow links they've accumulated. I don't think this is particularly helpful. Once you start getting, thousands and thousands of links, there's a real diminishing returns to that. So let's go ahead and sort by Ahrefs rank. That's a more granular look at a domain's value with each one having its own number. So right here we see the best link that Neil Patel has that's marked do follow, or rather is not marked no follow, is a 94 from w3.org. He has one. If you click on this one section here in backlinks, it'll actually tell you the particular page that's linking to him and the context surrounding that link. Okay, it's W3C in the press. Web accessibility moving toward the norm. Okay, great. Sometimes you'll see social sites like Reddit. These have so many different people participating that it's not that hard to get some links from something like Reddit, although if there's millions of different posts on a site like Reddit, and you're just one link out of many, there is some diminishing returns on that too. However, I love seeing this. New York Times, 17, these are some fantastic links. What you want to do here is if you have a competing product, a competing service, go on over, pull this open, and you can start seeing the authors that are going to be hopefully the most receptive to a similar pitch for a similar service. You can go ahead and find these authors, their page, give them a genuine compliment if you like their article, and then suggest your product or service for consideration for a future article. You can also see the various statistics on these subpages, how many referring domains they in turn get, how many keywords they rank for, etc. Another cool thing you can do at the top, if you go on to the alerts section, you can start adding an alert so that if your competitor gets a new backlink, you are one of the first to know. So if you're a small startup and you have one or two big competitors, go ahead, put in an alert for both of their domains, and that way, as soon as some press release comes out or some coverage happens to come their way and you're not in that article, that is a fantastic opportunity for you to go ahead and reach out right while the author's thinking about the subject and pitch your case for why you should be in either that article as part of an edit or in a future article along those same lines. Content Explorer is similar. I really love it. What that can do is you can punch in any sort of topic you want. Let's say cloud storage. And you can choose if you want this to come from anywhere or just in the title. So the title of the article mentions your key phrases, or in the content. I think anywhere is fine for this. Punch this orange button. And here we have all of the hottest, most viral pages talking about cloud storage. You can see how many Twitter shares, how many Facebook shares, how many Pinterest, the total, the median, all this good stuff to identify what is working well in this niche. Now you'll see the first two aren't really articles, they're just very widely shared pages on Google's site. But once you start scrolling down, you'll see, okay, these are people I can pitch. The Register, that's a big site in the UK. This is talking about Amazon's cloud storage offering. You'll see that this is a domain rating 90 site, which refers again to the register.co.uk's authority on the web. This is a great article. If you want to pitch them your own cloud storage competitor, go ahead and add them to the list. If you start scrolling down, you'll see YouTube videos that went viral, blogging tips, etc. This is a who's who of the people writing popular viral articles on the very topics that you specify. So you can get a lot of great prospecting done with this. You can edit it. You can say, I only want, a minimum domain rating of 50, a minimum number of shares, etc. You can say, I only want, the last year articles, the last month, etc. Keywords Explorer is another great part of Ahrefs. You can put in whatever keywords you like. Let's say cloud storage again to be consistent. Press the orange button. We see a few really cool things. We see the keyword difficulty, which is an estimate of how hard it would be to rank in the top 10 for this keyword. 80 is very difficult. You're probably not going to get there without a serious budget. We see the estimated search volume, the estimate of clicks, and the estimate global volume. Search volume just refers to the US. We also see a parent topic, cloud, just writing about the cloud. That has a higher search volume, and we also have other ideas right here. Best cloud storage, that might be easier to rank for. It has fewer people searching for it, but that's the trade-off. Easier to rank for a lot of the time means fewer results, less competitive. We have other suggestions. What is cloud storage? Best cloud storage 2018, etc. If you scroll down, you see a preview of what you would get if you actually went into Google. But instead of just going to Google, you see very crucial data such as the referring domains, the backlinks, the traffic, etc. So it is going to be pretty difficult to overtake Google's cloud storage when they have over 45,000 backlinks from over 6,000 domains. But if you scroll down, maybe that 10th place, cloudwords.net, maybe that's doable. Only 34 detected referring domains. Maybe you one day could be the 10th place if you have a cloud storage startup. There is a ton you can do with Ahrefs. We did a whole course on it, but these are some highlights that I think will get you a lot of bang for your buck.